Wondering what exactly is a basic interior detail? Not sure what to expect? Let me show you. The first step is to remove all the dust and sand that has accumulated in your vehicle. We all know living in the desert, it's next to impossible to avoid the sand, but this step will help get rid of a majority of the sand in your vehicle and dust that has accumulated on the surfaces of your dash, center console, seats and doors. This process also helps me ensure that I grab all the loose debris when I follow up with a vacuum. My goal is to make the vehicle look as close to new as possible, and this helps it greatly. The more frequently you get your vehicle detailed, the cleaner it will look, and the sand and debris won't scratch up your surfaces. It becomes a dust storm whirlwind, but I'll get that cleaned up easily. If you have excessive pet hair, I have the tools and techniques to get out a majority of the hair stuck on the carpets and seats. Depending on the severity of the pet hair, it might take a few visits to get it all out, but it can be done. I am usually able to get out at least 80 to 90% of the pet hair. Be sure to ask me about the pet hair add-on service if you need this taken care of on your detail. Now that we've got everything blown out and vacuumed, I'll focus on the mats. These cloth mats absorb a lot of the dirt, sand, and everything else that comes off our shoes when we get in and out of the vehicle, so making sure they get blown out and vacuumed is important to giving you the full so clean standard appearance. Now you can see the process with rubber or plastic floor mats. They require a little more cleaning and will get the full spa treatment as well. Once they get scrubbed and rinsed, I'll apply a special protectant that will rejuvenate the rubber or plastic surface and keep them from graying or looking dull. These mats had some stains from mud and possibly starbies, but regardless they were brought back to life. Once everything has been blown out or vacuumed, I can focus on the details of the interior. One of these major areas are the doors. We use these a lot and they get dirty pretty quickly and easily. From either a kick to open or shoving wrappers and money or random things into all the pockets, handprints and dirt spots, they get their fair share of dirty. So here I'll do some more focus cleaning and give them some TLC. Once they are scrubbed down, I'll clean the window and then apply a protectant on the clean door that will protect against UV and a little anti-static action so they can stay clean just a little bit longer. Another area that tends to get a little grimy and dirty is the center console. We use this area to dump all kinds of things, from our phones or money or food at some point throughout our day. From drink residue stuck at the bottom of the cup holder to a piece of gum we lost 3 months ago and now lives in a little corner between the console and the driver's seat. I've seen it all and I'll get you taken care of. I'll go through the area using an interior safe brush and some cleaning solution to scrub through all the areas. we move on to the main part of the show, and that's the driver side. This area gets the most usage and touches on a daily basis out of any area in the vehicle, so spending some dedicated focused time here is vital in getting you back your vehicle looking as close to new and reset as possible. This means getting in with my brush and chemicals into every area, nook and cranny to be sure I've cleaned it to the expectations I've set for every standard new customer detail. From the steering wheel to the dashboard, from driver to passenger side, everything is getting touched and cleaned. As this area usually gets no love, but I'll show it all the TLC that it needs to get back to new. I'll scrub out any dirt or debris on the pedals as well as side plastic areas. These areas get a beating. Now that all the areas have been cleaned, wiped down and protected with a good interior spray, I'll check all areas again and address any spots that need some extra effort. The cup holders usually need some extra time and attention, so I'll use a steamer to see if I can knock some dirt loose and get them cleaner. In this vehicle, the customer elected to add on the pet service option, so I'll use the steamer on the areas where the dog might have slobbered or licked just to be sure I got it totally cleaned before I apply the final touch.